The next question is around the landscape of media. So we know the landscape of media is changing with the rise of social. So what's something you wish the veterans of the video industry understood about how the younger generation is consuming content?
I want to say that, yes, quality over quantity is factual, but I also think that we can't disregard numbers anymore because it is a numbers game too. I think as the non-creative person and just creative person in general, we consume content super quick, and we forget about what we just saw within seconds or minutes if we see something cooler. So with that being said, I think, there's no shortage of talent in the industry, and I don't think you can be a one-trick pony anymore, for sure. Like, you definitely need to yes, specialize, but also like learn other things as well.
Yeah, and honestly, you can go, Maddie. I'll come
Go ahead.
I think one of the big things too right now, with like Ashley was saying, is a lot of our audience base, are quick consumers, and I think because of that, a lot of traditional video techniques are kind of switching over more so to animation, especially 3D is kind of becoming a, huge up and coming game. So I think any person now that is kind of looking to go into video also needs to get their hands in motion graphics and animations. You can't know one without, knowing the other now in this industry. I think the modern consumer likes to see, those digital techniques in their content and in the stuff they like to consume.
Yeah, definitely agreeing with both of what you guys were saying. In addition to that, I think not completely ignoring trends. I remember pretty early on in football season, I went to my bosses and I was like, hey, we should make a TikTok. Like, we can blow up on TikTok. And they're like, no, like, it's not really our brand. Like, it's a great idea, but it's not really, like, we're kind of very all business and everything. And then the Duck goes and makes a TikTok, and my boss comes up to me a week later and is like, hey, I have a special project for you. Start making TikToks for the Duck. And I was pumped. It was so much fun. Like, I got to spend like 3 weeks making TikToks for the Duck and literally nothing else. It was amazing. But like, kind of following those trends and not fully pivoting to put everything and put all your eggs in that basket, but to understand, even if TikTok's only important or only big for 2 years, like, the amount of content that you can push out in those 2 years and the amount of more following that you can get and more interest you can garner in those 2 years in that short time is so important. And that's where kids are. I mean, like, everyone is on TikTok. Even if you hate it, you're on TikTok, so finding a way to get it to fit into your brand and finding a way to continue to expand onto every platform to really take advantage of as many eyeballs as you can get on your content as possible.
Yeah, I would say as far as the way that we're like consuming content as a younger generation, I definitely watch everything on my cell phone. So I can see vertical just completely blowing up. Like, I can just see, I've already watched so many things in vertical, like long form things, especially after participating in this. I just went out and tried to find everything vertical, IGTV, sports video related that I could, because I just fell in love with telling a story from a vertical perspective. And so, yeah, I would say definitely vertical is something to think about. And also, like Ashley and everyone else was saying, you really can't be a one-trick pony anymore. You gotta at least know 2 out of 3 or 2 out of the 4, motion graphics, video, photo, normal still graphics. So I think that's definitely something to keep in mind as well, is just try to perfect what you know, but then also continue to learn as much as you can and share ideas with others and connect with other people, because that's just been a huge resource for me.